An outreach program in Cape Town, South Africa is teaching disadvantaged children and youth how to play the violin. The classes are meant to keep the students away from crime in the settlement fueled by gangs and help them learn new skills that could see them build music careers in future.
A violin club in Masifumilele Township in South Africa's coastal city, Cape Town, is providing children with a worthy pastime activity meant to keep them away from trouble in one of the city's most dangerous neighborhoods. The Masifumilele Music Outreach hosts 3-hour classes twice a week at the local center, targeting students who live in the nearby informal Masifumilele settlement, home to about 40,000 people. The project was founded by violin teacher TITIA Blake in 2011. The club now has about 30 students enrolled on the program. The lessons are free and the initiative is supported by well-wishers. Most of the students live in Masifumilele, also referred to as Masi, which has a reputation for crime, drugs and gang violence. The classes offer students a safe space to spend their free time, relax and learn new skills.
I came here to just with my friend to just see what's happening because she played violin. So when I found out violin was interesting, so I was like, okay, let me start getting into violin and see how it is for me, and actually turned a while.
When we come to violin practice, we stay away from those things in our community that are happening. So violin is another excuse for us not to get not to be part of the crime happening in Masi.
The violin ensemble is often invited to play at various events in the country. Some students also play at various entertainment centers on the weekend to earn extra cash and also get noticed. They have been rehearsing various Christmas carols ahead of the holiday season.
I believe that the cure for society's ills lies in education. And as violin is my thing, I decided to give back by starting a violin program, because music gives you a good heart. And when you play the violin, you get a good heart. And so the children love to come to violin, and they love to play, and some of them are really good at it. I don't see the Masi of gangs. I see beautiful children, happy children who just love to have fun.
Blake hopes that one day some of our students will be able to play in the Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra, one of the best in Africa, as they work towards building careers away from violence and drugs.
It's always good to catch them young, but still in the spirit of Christmas, a small market has opened in Algeria's capital, Algiers, catering to a rising number of Christian African migrants as well as diplomats and locals. Around 99% of Algeria's population is Sunni Muslim, but the number of Christians has been rising due to an influx of migrants from sub-Saharan countries such as Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso.
Small Christmas market has opened in Algeria's capital, catering to a rising number of Christian African migrants as well as diplomats and locals. Around 99% of Algeria's population is Sunni Muslim, but the number of Christians has been rising due to an influx of migrants from sub-Saharan African countries such as Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso. Organized by Caritas charity, the market is also a sign of stable security in a country that has rebounded from a decade of Islamist militant violence during which 200,000 people died. The aim is not to sell or to earn money. This isn't the aim of this day. The aim is to make people meet in a good atmosphere, in what Caritas represents, a place of solidarity, exchange and meeting. This is the first objective, to live together, to share different cultures, different religions, around what we are. I mean, around our dignity and our humanity.
Nous sommes, c'est-à-dire autour de notre dignité et de notre humanité.
Diplomats used to hunker down. in fortified embassies, rarely venturing out, but now live alongside Algerians in residential quarters. No militant attack has been reported in Algiers for more than 10 years. Caritas staged a similar Christmas market last year, but kept a low profile. This year, it advertised the market in advance, calling for a living together between Christians and Muslims. The official figure is available for the number of African migrants, but some estimates put it at around 100,000 people.
Every person has their religion, and we respect the religion of other people without any problems. I come from a Christian family. We have many cultures in my family, and there is no problem.
Veiled Muslim women mix with foreigners at the market in Algiers, where honey, chocolate, cakes, jewelry, and trinkets are sold. Reports indicate many donations came from Muslims.
And on that note, we end today's program. Thank you for watching. I am BC Adebayo.